Hi, this is Sean. Here's a great question. Can you just pay somebody's property taxes and take their house? Not only is that impossible to do, but the best investors really are helping the property owner out. I'm going to explain how in this video. In this video, you'll learn how you're actually helping the property owner out. So you're not just helping the county and yourself with the high interest rate, but the property owner is going to win also. And I'll explain that in this video. In reality, I'll show you how you are literally buying the homeowner time, and not just a little. We're talking 6 months, a year, 2 years, without doing any financial harm. I'll explain that. The bottom line is we're going to wrap up with how you can be the solution to a potential problem that the county can run into, and at the same time benefiting for the property owner. Okay, let's just start off with this. A property tax lien is not a transaction between yourself and the property owner. It never is. You're never dealing with the property owner. And this is, again, you're going to hear me say this almost ad nauseum. The beauty of this investment is because of the way it almost accidentally has been set up over the last 300 years. So let me talk about that for a minute. I'm not actually doing anything to the property. I'm not placing a lien on it. I'm not coming in and forcing things to happen. It's already there. The property owner already owes the county money. It just so happens to be at this point, they are now delinquent. In other words, they've gone past the 1 year mark. You gotta pay your taxes every single year. If you don't, the county has mechanisms in there to ensure that they get the money somehow or some way. So again, over 300 years ago, this has been around since longer than we've been a country. In fact, I was in Indiana, I do believe it was. I was talking with a real estate attorney that was helping me out with some foreclosures there in Indiana. And as I was walking down his hallway, I saw some framed tax lien certificates from the 1800s. It was the first time in his office, but I knew I was in the right office. But the point is, the tax liens, this function of tax lien certificates have always been there. So I can't just go, oh, let's buy the taxes on that property so we can take their property. There's a whole procedural. This is literally a judicial procedure to ensure the property owner is given a fair shake, so to speak. So the first thing that happens is once they're delinquent on the property taxes, the county says, okay, you're not paying them. We're going to have to now start off with a lien. So once it goes into the county inventory as a lien, they are obligated by state law. Every single state has this, where they have to bring it up for sale. Now, when they bring them up for sale is for different videos. But let's just talk about why you just can't buy some tax lien and foreclose on a property. That's just, I've seen so many mistaken articles. I mean, even some of the more bigger publications out there, when I read these articles, I'm like, this is like 15 wrong subjects in the first paragraph of their article. They're just trying to get some clicks out there. This is factual information. So the county has it in inventory. Now the county says, okay, we're going to give them some time. Okay, so we're buying the county time. How? Because the county says, look, we're not going to do anything as long as we have a mechanism, a law that allows us to go ahead and let somebody, or you, or me, go in there and purchase the tax lien certificates. So when you buy a tax lien certificate, you're not buying somebody's property. You're giving the money to the county. They give you a certificate. It's going to go on file down at the county courthouse. It's like any other legal document. The property owner still owes the county the money. Now, this is where that whole you can't just take somebody's property. Even though I own the lien on the property, I have no rights. I can't mow the lawn. I don't need to maintain it. I just have this lien. My money is sitting over here. Let's say it's $1,000 or $500. It doesn't matter what it is. That $500 or $1,000 is earning the interest rate. Now, that interest rate can be anywhere from 10%, 16, 18, 25, 36%, depending on what state law mandates it. Number one. Number two, they're going to say, okay, the property owner to pay us, the county, they still get another 2 years, even though you and I put the property taxes up to the county. The county says, hey, they got some time. We're buying them time. So now the property owner, if they come in during that time period, they pay the county the property taxes plus whatever the prevailing interest rate that you have on that, and the county issues you the lien. You don't even know this is going on. You're just going to get either money ACH into your account or a check in the mail, depending on how the procedures in that particular county. Okay, I want you to think about this. Where else can a person that owes money be delinquent 4 years before anything technically happens? Now, there is something happening. There's a lien against their house and there is an interest rate. But stop making your car payment for a couple of months and find out what happens. Not going to be a good day. They've even got reality shows on the Repo Man, right? Stop making a credit card payment. Now with technology, stop making it and try to get Uber Eats and they'll immediately eliminate and take your food or something like that. I mean, it's instantaneous. What else? Mortgage payment, even a mortgage. So you stop making your mortgage payment even 30 days and now the process starts to take your house immediately. And that could happen in as little as 45 to 60 days. Not 4 to 5 years. So again, because you and I are willing to give the county money, okay, you're helping the property owner out because you're buying them, like I've said before, time. Now you got no legal rights to the property until it goes beyond the time period that the state has mandated in that particular jurisdiction. Let's say it's 3 years. After 3 years, if they have not satisfied the delinquent taxes to who? The county. Listen, there's a lot here. I know we're going county, the property owner, the judge, Sean, if you got questions, just type them down below. If I think they're a good question, I'll answer it. If not, I'll say this is not a good, I'm kidding. I'll answer all questions. I'll help you out with that. I know this is complicated. You're trying to find financial security in you and your family, and these are some of the steps you need to take. I get it. Okay, so once they pay that off to the county is going to issue my money. If not, though, make no mistake about it. I get the property. Now, it's not like I get the property on the 36 months of 3-year redemption period. Here you go, here's the keys. No. Again, there's another process that goes beyond it. Now they're going, okay, now we really got to let these people know. We're going to start shooting up flare guns. We got to put something in the paper. We got to have a public announcement. There might be 3 or 4 different ways you have to prove to the judge of that county that you have tried everything in your power to help notify, get this person to pay the county the property taxes. Look, at that point, enough's enough. If they haven't done it at that point, then and only then will you get somebody's property. Okay, but from beginning to end, from a tax lien to owning a property, will take a minimum of 3 years, sometimes sooner, depending on the county's setup on that. So keep that in mind. Now, I have some people say, oh my gosh, I got to keep my money sitting there for 2 or 3 years. Okay, wait a second. So you're going to have your money sitting there for 18%. Please tell me where on planet Earth you're going to get 18% mandated by law, no matter what happens with the stock market, the bond market, the pandemic market. I mean, whatever is going on out there that is guaranteed. It doesn't exist. As soon as they redeem that, you got to go find someplace else to put your money. And unfortunately, we've got places, because here's the beautiful thing. Of all the properties in the United States, 99.5% of them pay on time. It's that 0.5% that allows you and I billions of dollars in uncollected property taxes. Okay, you could go to 4 different counties, just 4 out of thousands of taxing jurisdictions in the United States, and you and I would run out of money before we ran out of liens, and yet that's only a 0.5% out there. You're never gonna run out of investments, and here's the deal, you're never gonna be kicking anybody out of a property for a few months of back taxes, or even a few years. It just doesn't work like that. Look, obviously, this is what we call the tip of the iceberg. Okay, there's a lot more under the ocean that we need to see here. Okay, I am so proud. This is probably my best work ever. I've got a video right now that'll give you from stem to stern exactly how to make money quickly right now. I just put it out. If you want free access, this is my gift to you. You obviously have shown some interest. So if you want that, just go to HIGGINS method, higginsmethod.com, and I will give you this training absolutely free. So go there, click there, say like, all that good stuff. God bless you. Good luck and be careful out there.